what would be some advice for anyone who is trying to address the topic of masturbation with maybe their children or nieces and nephews and things, any child that's in their life? Because I was the auntie that nieces and nephews call. Oh, so I've had many a conversations. But what are some key things that you think are important in teaching about pleasure and masturbation and just the overall concept of it?
Are you, is your question directed at is how do you teach children about masturbation?
Well, I guess it's more so like when you're talking about puberty and what's happening with your body and trying to normalize self pleasure as something that isn't taboo that a child shouldn't be feel dirty for or feel like they're going to get in trouble for. How would you frame or approach that type of conversation? I think maybe the better way to say that.
If you have sovereignty over your body, anything you do shouldn't be wrong with your body because you give consent to yourself. Um, I mean, it's like teaching them when they go to the bathroom. No one, it's the to me, it's the same as teaching them where people should and shouldn't touch them. And you know, you have to be honest when you take a shower and you're cleaning yourself as you come into puberty. Because I literally explained this to a young man just coming into puberty. I was like, there are gonna be times you're gonna be in the bathroom, you washing yourself, and be like, what was that? And it's like, and I told him if you touch yourself to a certain extent, something's gonna come out. Don't worry, you're not gonna die. Like I explained it to him at his mental and emotional capacity to understand because I know his friends are going to tell him things that are crazy. So I think that you have to explain it to a child in a way that makes sense to them. You don't have to say, this is how you do the thing. You
Mhm.
need to let them know when you're washing, hey, these things might happen. If you're a little girl and you get a shower head, you're like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I feel like I just, my knees got weak. Or a little boy, you putting soap on the head of your penis and you're like, oh my God, shit, oh, fuck, what the. They need to know that they're not dying. They need to know that it's a normal part of what happens. And when you give them that basis, they're kids literally sit in the corner and play with themselves, and there's adults have to tell them to stop. So they're gonna touch themselves regardless. We just need to let them know that there's nothing wrong with it because they're the ones
Hmm.
doing it, and that other people shouldn't do it. So it's really about explaining it at their level and letting them know that nothing is wrong with their body. These are the changes that you're going through, and this is what it looks like. I
And
think
there's
that's the best way. You don't